Excellencies, friends, and colleagues. Today, you have reaffirmed that education is the center of our sustainable development goals. Education prevents conflict, it grows economies, and it empowers and equips generations to become active citizens, human rights defenders, and challengers of the status quo, like Malala, like Mazoon. Today, we have renewed our commitment to the incredible opportunity that education presents. We already know why education is important, and we know that education needs to be properly financed to be successful. Also, education needs to be universal and free. If through education we are to empower half of the world's population that is currently under the age of 25, we need to look beyond the numbers and shift our focus to two key elements. First, is an emphasis on quality of education than the quantity of education. When we look at statistics such as enrollment rates, we so often forget to see the difficulties young women face in going to school when on their menstrual cycles, or the young people in conflict zones who spend so much time away from school due to security reasons, young women dropping out of school due to child marriage or adolescent pregnancy. And secondly, we need to close the skill gap and foster a learning generation that won't be left behind as digital technologies advance at a rapid speed. Let me say this loud and clear. Investing in non-formal education is as important as investing in formal education. Non-formal education empowers young people to be global citizens with a civic responsibility. I have everything to thank for my education. If it weren't for my access to free and quality education, I probably won't be even standing before you today. President Sall, with President Macron's support, has invited governments and the private sector to come to Dakar in February for the Global Partnership for Education's Financing Conference. For this, I urge you to respond to the call he made this morning, and as President Sall said, come with your checkbooks open. It is high time to turn the corner on education and financing, and now we have a concrete opportunity to put this towards action. Last month, I visited Iraq and had an opportunity to meet with an incredible group of young men and women from Mosul and Anbar regions who were living in an IDP camp. As I asked them to tell me what was the single most important thing you wish to change, every single one of them replied, "We want to go back to school." These young people in fragile and conflict situations, from Iraq to Syria to Myanmar to Senegal, do not need a handout. They don't need charity, and they do not need platitudes from people sitting in conference rooms. They need education. And it is our collective responsibility to fight alongside them in winning this right. Thank you.